Welcome, friends, to another episode of 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. That's right, it's me. It's Gray Hair Dave. I've got gray hair. I've got a gray beard. I wear glasses like the guy in the artwork, and I have a green shirt like that. I'm not wearing one today. I'm wearing a blue shirt. So welcome to episode number 86. 86 in a long line of podcasts. So, I actually made a recording yesterday after I had made some decisions about my life. And I was hoping that I'd feel better about it today. And I do. You know, the possibilities that are now going to be made available to me because I'll have a little bit more time available to do these things. You know, I don't have the time with my work schedule, working till, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, to get out and meet people, to do things in the evenings, especially now that I have Tuesday, Wednesdays off, which are prime times for going out and meeting people and having fun and seeing friends, things such as that. You know what I mean? Everybody goes out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, right? So I've decided to reduce some of my hours as soon as the company will let me do that. And I started to work more on the process of the editing programs that I want to do. The business I'm starting called Gray Hair Productions. It's been out there a while. I'm going to make it real, and I'm going to get seriously involved in this. I am tired of being, of waffling on it, as they say. Going one way, then going the other way. This decision and that decision. I'm going to get serious about this decision. And that started Sunday also. It also started on Saturday when I started doing some more things to do this, because I don't go until later in the day. So I don't go until 4 or 5 o'clock, sometimes 6 and almost 7 at night. I don't like that either. That's that company determining when I work. I don't want that to be happening anymore. I want it to be my decision. I'll go in for 3 days for a while. Once this is approved, and I will do it that way. Until that time, I'll start giving away days. We're trading days away. There's lots of people out there looking for hours. So that's what's going to happen there. But I want to get more into the production end of things. I want to be the guy who's doing editing for podcasts. If you're thinking about starting a podcast, don't forget Boomer Podcasters is coming up soon too. I keep saying that. Now I have to commit myself to that also, which can be done relatively easily now that I have more of the tools to do this. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to do things I want to do in life, not the things other people want me to do. Disney wants me to be there X hours a day and then X hours a week. I'm changing that to my decisions on what days to work. Granted, I may have chosen the wrong days for some people, but it's my decision, nobody else's. Just like if you're deciding to do things and you're a boomer or a Gen Xer, and you're thinking about cutting back on work, and you're thinking about cutting back completely and retiring, semi-retiring. So I'm going from working full-time to semi-retired in my mind by going and reducing my hours, going to part-time. I've got to keep saying those words out loud to make it real for me. I talked with people today at the company about benefits and how all that's going to work. So I've got an idea about how it's going to happen. What happens when it happens, I just got to wait for somebody to approve it. Somebody in HR somewhere, I don't know if that's casting or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. That's what I want to do for a while, folks. So I'm hoping that you're understanding what I'm saying. These decisions are not easy, and we both know that. We do. You know that, I know that. To go part-time or even retire full-time, is not an easy decision. Now, I know that some of you are saying, Dave, I'm never going to retire. I understand that. I don't really think I could completely retire myself. I have to be doing something. I just can't be lounging around all day. Can't be going to the beach all the time. So that would be nice. But this job here, I could take it with me to the beach. I could sit at a table and watch the beach and the water and the people and edit all I wanted to. Just got to have good headsets on. But anyways, that's what that's. I mean, you can too, right? But making this decision was hard. It was because. So, as I was saying, this decision here was kind of hard because I felt guilty. Making this decision was a little hard for me because I felt guilty. I felt that by making this decision, I was letting people down. I was letting down my brothers because I wasn't working full time. I don't know why I felt that. I felt my friends, my close friends, are going to say, whoa, you're not working full time. But yet I look at a lot of them and they're not working full time and they didn't ask me for their approval or for my approval. Why should they? Why should I? Why should you? There's a thing called imposter syndrome. And I don't know why I believe this, but for a long time I thought maybe I was an imposter as a podcaster or an imposter as an editor or an imposter sometimes just as a good human being. I don't want to be that way anymore. I don't need to be. I get to make the decisions on what I do. I had a conversation with God and those around me, which are me, myself, and I. I brought nobody else in. But I had this conversation. And call it what you will, but I got my answers in my head within minutes. Sometimes it takes hours, but I got it within minutes. Go do this for yourself. And maybe that's what it is, selfish. I feel selfish because I've always been a selfish person. In a sense, I don't have kids. Number one, and I probably could have adopted, but we didn't. Number two's children were already grown enough to make their own decisions and move on with life by the time our marriage was over. And I think the reasons that second one failed was because I was selfish and didn't put in the time. I didn't put in what was required. That was selfish of me. So I decided, since I've been a little selfish in my life, I'm going to be selfish now and do what I want to do now, not what somebody else thinks I should do or wants me to do. Now, if somebody came up to me and said, hey, I'd like you to do this for me, it's a different scenario. But I'm not letting the world determine, I'm talking about Disney World, determine my life anymore. And that's a good thing for me. I actually feel lighthearted today. I felt that yesterday, and I'm going to feel it tomorrow and the next day. And continue on. Because later on today, I'm putting more information out there about what I want to do in podcast editing. I'm learning more about it through classes that I'm taking. And I'm starting to like myself again, because I'll be honest, folks, I was starting to not like myself. And I don't feel that that was very good of me. It couldn't have been healthy in any way at all. But it is what it is. So that's about all I've got for today, folks. I am recording this on new microphones. It's a lavalier mic going into my H1N. I want to see if I can get the editing down on this so that it sounds really good. So if I'm out and about somewhere, I can do this. Just pop a lav mic in and go. I ordered 3 of them for some reason. Thought I was ordering 1, but I got 3. I'm not going to complain, Dave can never have too much mics. Yeah, Creator Dave has this passion for microphones. I don't know what it is. But anyways, folks, that's about it for today. What are you doing in your life? Have you retired? Are you about to retire? Are you thinking about semi-retirement? Can you, in your own mind, not work again? Just enjoy. If you've got great hobbies, that's good. And a great relationship with your partner, that's great. Maybe you could. Maybe if I had a partner that I was passionate about, I could not work again and we go and retire and have fun. That's not an option for me right now. But semi-retirement, I think, is something that you should think about. Maybe. I don't know. But go to my website, 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. That's the number 5, minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. And leave me a message either through the contact me page or the little microphone in the bottom right-hand corner. Yes, you have to leave an email, but I'm not going to give your email away, folks. That's not what I do. So please, leave me a message. Let me know what you're thinking, what you do, what you've done. What do you want to do and when do you want to do it? If you're a Gen Xer or a Gen Z, when do you want to retire? Are you retired as a Gen Xer or a Gen Z? I know lots of people who have retired young. Nothing wrong with that at all. So, leave me a message, 5 Minutes with grayhairdave.com. And don't forget, folks, if you know somebody who doesn't know what a podcast is, doesn't know where to find them or how to get them or download them and listen to them, please do me a favor and show them for me. So this is Gray Hair Dave saying, don't forget, smile at somebody, especially somebody you don't know. Make their day. And you have a great day. For Gray Hair Dave, this is me saying bye-bye.